Hello, clan. Awfully sorry I took a little longer than usual in the old loading screen. I needed first to go and grab a nice cup of tea. Because today I don't think I'm quite ready to just, what's the phrase, go in raw, I suppose, without caffeine or some kind of warm therapeutic drink. You're all well aware of why we're here. Thankfully, you're all ready that I've woken up feeling quite sprightly. I was up a while ago. I got up and I did my chores for the day, put some laundry on, made myself some nice breakfast. Yeah, it's been a very good morning. A really good morning, if anything. But will it be for very long? I don't know. I really don't know. Today's stream is about confession, because I'm aware that the majority of you have sinned. The majority of you have committed some sort of terrible, unearthly crime, whether it's being a little too down bad for a certain demon, or whether it's something a little bit more complicated. We are here not to judge. Well, that's a lie. We are here to judge. We're here to make you feel ashamed. But beyond that, we're here to have a laugh and to understand that it is, at least I would hope, all fun and games. And you're very lucky. Ryusa Yellow, thank you very much for the super. Hi Vox, love you. I think I accidentally created chlorine gas while cleaning, but that's okay. Catching up here is more important. Oh my god. See a doctor, make sure you're okay. That's not a sin, that's grounds for you possibly dying, so please do be careful. But yes, so allow me to just do a little bit. Please consider slow mode. That might work, actually, yeah. Although, Onigiri, to be honest with you, I don't think it'll help much. Today's stream is going to be... Any excuse I have to bully people is going to do quite well in terms of interaction, I suppose I should say. So, I'm going to wish you luck, but remember that I won't blame you if things go awry, I suppose. Right, hold on. Let me just enable that real quick. Ah, that's good. That's all working. Alright, slow mode is activated. There you go, Onigiri. Give me just one. Also, we have a bunch of supers. May, thank you for the super. It's me, Sleepy. Thank you for the super. Wisteria, thank you for the super. Winterfox, thank you for the super. And Arerere, thank you for the super. I'm going to need those. I'm going to need those for some, perhaps a well-needed walk and maybe a trip to a cafe for a cake or another cup of tea once I'm all done today. Carmen, thank you for the super. Alright, if you give me just one moment, I'm going to set up behind the scenes and make sure we're all ready. I think we are ready. I don't think there's much more preparation to be done. Oh boy. Alright then. Without further ado, why don't we begin? Hana, thank you for the super. So, at the top, we have my lovely tweet letting you guys know what's happening today. Celestite, thank you for the super. And next of all, we have something awful from one of my favorite Smash players, Cat Gaming. Hashtag confessions. To many of my friends' dismay, I eat Kit Kats like this. Are you all seeing this? This is the bite of a terrifying Smash player who I understand is also a menace at Mahjong. An absolute demon at Mahjong. But more than that, more than being good at Mahjong or Smash, seems to be good at just accessing lobbies. I don't quite understand what talents cat gaming has for just appearing wherever she chooses to, but I suppose that's just what we're going to have to deal with. That is the bite of a Smash player. Moving on. My lord, I secretly watched one of your clips in the office after finishing my things for the day, and I thought my AirPods were connected, but the next minute, my phone made a loud sound and I said, "Let's have sex right now." All my colleagues turned to me, "I love you, Daddy, but I just want to get off this planet now." And there's a lovely image of this cat in absolute pain and death. As you should be. Ash, good to see you've changed your allegiances. Thank you for the super. Completely unrelated to the one who likes Luca. Oh, interesting. So you are a different... You're one of the many... offshoots of the original Ash. Good to see that there are some copycat killers being inspired. Moving on. A lovely tweet from Miss Alira Pandora. Let's have a look. "You smell," she says. It's not a confession. It's an accusation. She's telling me that I smell. What you may be aware, she didn't say what I smell of. If you go into the replies, what you will see, because I read this earlier, RPR kindly defends me and she says, never specified if it was bad or good. I think she's saying that I smell quite lovely, and she's admitting that she's thought about it. Which is awful. Moving on. Lily Frazier with... and I want to get you guys ready for this. This might be the worst confession we read today. Let's go. I watched the Lorax movie and I liked it. Unsubscribe. Cancel your subscription today. That is all. Thank you guys very much for the supers. I'll be thanking them another time. We have this lovely person who runs to the confessions tag to witness everyone embarrass themselves instead of actually confessing, which is a real shame, isn't it? A real shame that some people do just... Instead of finding solace for their... Finding solace for something they've done wrong, they simply want to have me point out that they've done something wrong and then to scold them for it, which I assure you will be happening, don't worry. Just making sure I don't fit in. This is a nice one. Hear me out. The first thing I look at in a man is his heart. Oh, thank you for the big super. And Egg Darling. No kisses today. I'm not in a good mood. Oh, I can't resist. There you go. The fact that his tits are in front of his heart is not my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that's where they are, and that they seem to be obstructing you. But this isn't a confession. I think you know very well what you're doing wrong, and I don't think you're too ashamed. Also, the next one I believe contains a copyrighted image, so we're not gonna view it. But it says, "I started to watch Vox because he reminds me of Rei Sakuma." And there's a picture of him, but I don't believe I have the right to show it, so I'm gonna just skip that one. Okay. It's not myself I'm exposing, but one of my friends. Not pointing names. So basically, one of my friends was watching Vox's ASMR, and they, came. That ain't good. Didn't enjoy hearing that at all. I imagine their friend knew because they told them. They probably confessed to them first. Well, I'm glad to know that simply talking is enough to help with that. But I'd like your friend to know I'm very disappointed. Because I wasn't even trying. Moving on. Back in 2020, during lockdown, I was the only one stuck in the office because I live near work. I was hungry. There were no deliveries, and everything was closed, but the supermarket was open. So you cooked hot dogs on the toaster. I don't think that's much of a confession. Really. And to be quite honest, I think you were just being very clever. So I really do have to hand it to you, to be honest. I think you were just out here winning. You saw hot dogs, you had the utensil to cook them, even though it was unorthodox. You went out of your way and you did it. So, you know what? I really don't think that's so bad. Congratulations on your hot dogs. Well, this one's not really related to me, but it's still pretty embarrassing. This happened not so long ago. My sister was in an online meeting. She left her laptop in my room. At that time, I was taking a shower. And then when I'm wearing my clothes, I didn't realize that the camera was on. Besides, I didn't even know my sister was in a meeting. That doesn't sound like much of a confession. It sounds like a deeply painful experience. And I'm sorry. Oh dear. Everyone, if you aren't locked in the slow mode prison, please give us an F to pay respects to our fallen soldier. Oh, this is nice. Checkpoint. Here are some pictures of beautiful skies. I took myself. No filters. Oh, Fayanda, thank you for the super. We have some beautiful skies here. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Look at that. All taken by this lovely person here. How nice. Oh, that looks like it's copyrighted. Hold on. Oh, this confession's... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to read that one. That might be a bit much. Alright. If I had $1 every time our fridge door fell off, I would have 2, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Our fridge door fucking fell off, hello. Per fridge door fucking fell off again. Is this a confession? Or are you just venting about the fact that your fridge isn't working? Sad. Sus. I realized I used the word vent and didn't even consider the implications. Next up, we have Alter Aru. Last year, I had a tendency of picking up a new webcomic to read. Manga, manhwa, romance, horror, psychological, you name it. It's gotten so bad that I made a whole Excel sheet to record what I read and ended up with 100+ series within 3 months. I am very proud of you for reading so much and for supporting webcomic artists. Yes, you have an obsession, and no, it's not healthy. You've been very silly and very stupid, but at the end of the day, your blind stupidity has caused quite a bit of good. So I have to say, compared to the other degens on this tag, I think you're doing quite well. I just read the next one. I think you're doing quite well, so please don't worry. You're doing fine. We have a lovely picture of Zhongli in this next one. I legitimately didn't know human beings had balls until I was like 14 or something. I thought it was just an animal thing, and not a human thing. I don't know how I went through life that long without realizing. I think I thought people joked about balls ironically. That's really bad. And of course, accompanying, we have this beautiful picture of our main man, Zhongli. So imagine that. Human beings, the only species that can seemingly outlive the rest of biological law by not having balls. I thought people joked about balls. Ironically, hey chesty, hey breasty. Thank you, Ty, for the super. So I always tell people I hate men, but there's some people, aka Luxiem, who I would 100% allow to stomp on me. Well, you're welcome to have your perceptions about life and the way people treat one another. That's fine. I don't know if Luxiem is really the right place to look. I think we're all just as bad as the rest of them. But I don't know. I mean, Shu has big arms. Mysta's got a really nice ass. And Ike is Ike. Luca's got big titties. Then there's me. So I guess we have our benefits, don't we? Next up, we have the Akuma clan's resident shit poster. You know what? I think my lord also deserves a chance to live out his fantasies. No comment. This one, again, not exactly related to me, but I like it. Okay. I don't call myself a possessive person, but I always get just a bit jealous when my cat sleeps on my sister's bed instead of mine. Damn, it hurts right here in my meow meow. What a shame. What a shame for you. Thanks, my lord, for coming into my life. This is cute. Oh, I've seen an awful one next. But this one's cute. Listening to Vox's voice at work. I love you. And you got all of that happening. I won't dwell on it because it makes me feel quite narcissistic, but I'm glad you've been enjoying the streams. Hiro has made a lovely submission. Please, my lord, can you read this out loud? Of course.
What's wrong, Kindred? Could it be you're craving my croissant? My McNuggies? What's wrong, Kindred-kun?
Moving on from that one very quickly. I had to stop watching your 2.0 debut stream because your voice was really distracting me in certain ways I will not type out. You're failing the clan. Your relentless horniness is making you unable to support the clan. This is a dire confession. I'm very sorry to hear this. But the Lord forgives and the Lord will forget. And so I'd like to remind you that next time you feel distracted, you're welcome to stay. Oh, and there's a lovely image next. Really quite made my day. My lord, I have a confession. When I'm under pressure, time is running out or something, I need to be sneaky. I get horny. Oh, that's so weird. Let's have this lovely image of a crying cat that looks like Ike for a little bit of contrast. That's why I can't play racing games or any type of game with a timer. Even timed tests make me horny. This is actually pretty embarrassing. Well, I'm sorry that this is embarrassing. It's now on stream. Hello. I don't know how to help you. You could use this to your advantage. I mean, well, I don't know if you could really. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like those emotions tend to make one a little bit hazy. So if you're playing a racing game, you're suddenly not going to be thinking about... all of a sudden, you're not going to be thinking about winning the race. You're going to be thinking about, you know, how nicely the controller vibrates. So, I don't know. I really don't think I can help you very much with that. Although, I don't know, it's a fun story to tell at parties, I suppose. Although you'll have to be prepared for the fact that most of the people you tell this story to will, probably not want to talk to you again. This is a nice one. It's a struggle. Oh, this is Ty. They were in stream earlier. If only I could pull your sexy ass through my phone. You can't, and I'm really glad that you can't. After all this, after everything I've read, especially on the Thirst tweet stream, because good lord, after all I've read, I really think that I personally benefit from not being in a close physical proximity to any of you. I think we'll have to go back to the Akuma clan dungeon from Prison Architect before we even have the remotest chance of me feeling safe around any of you. Is that clear? This next one is genuinely terrifying. When I was young, I accidentally drank gasoline that was stored in a glass bottle thinking it was soda. Wait, that's copyright shit. That, for everyone in chat, that is deeply unsafe. Do not do it. Just so you're aware. It's a very dangerous substance. And just because Mysta might do it doesn't mean you should. Please pay attention to this. Moving past that copyrighted material. Oh, I like this one. I like this one very much. I've never felt so attracted to a VTuber before until I saw you. You're so much wonderful husband material. Your personality, maturity, charisma, naughtiness, and voice suits perfectly to all my tastes. Thank you for coming into my life. I love you, Vox. That's lovely. I don't have a problem with that at all. That's not a confession. Well, I suppose it is a confession, isn't it? You are confessing to me, aren't you? This might be the first true confession of the entire stream. Thank you. It's brought a smile to my face. Thank you very much. Also, quickly going to hide the screen again because there's a long document in the next one and I'd like to give it a quick skim over before we try reading it, just in case. Oh, this one's good. I don't understand how you can look at an image. I mean, these three I sort of understand. But the controller with the acrylics, those nasty-ass nails. Well, my nails aren't nasty. I think I do quite well with them, but... Oh, of course, I've seen a lot of you going on about my hands. You know, there was that, some of you might be aware of it, but there was that, the controller is very pretty, and it's credited in the description. It was drawn for me by a lovely one of you, a lovely kindred, so thank you. You know, recently I retweeted a bit of fan art which had my hands as front and center, and I have to be completely honest with you, the depiction of them was surprisingly accurate. Love you, Daddy. You are so kind and bright, just like the brightest star. Daddy says, mwah. Daddy says, that's my good girl. But of course, on top of them all, Daddy says, bitch. Daddy says, bitch. I came on here sort of very well aware that you would all want me. Everyone who submitted wants that awful, you know, wants to be scolded. But I don't know, reading these, I think I don't really have the energy for it anymore. I've been reading all of them and feeling so disappointed, but I think they don't leave me angry or they don't leave me feeling embarrassed. I just feel exhausted. I'm surrounded on all sides. And I'm scared. This next one is dreadful. I want to just get you guys ready. This next one is a crime. I'm naughty in the kitchen. What do you think it might be, chat? Give me some suggestions. What do you think it might be? More accurate than I was expecting. The emotional music you're hearing in the background, that is exactly how this image makes me feel. It's to the point where I can't even tell what these are. Are those chicken nuggets? They've got the little McDonald's boot shape. This looks like, I don't know, a hash brown? No, not a hash brown. Sort of like, I don't know, a bit of potato? What about this? Yeah, what are these? When you cook something so thoroughly that you genuinely don't know what it is anymore. I feel like you just need to kind of take a step back and really think about what it is you're actually trying to cook. And more importantly, don't show it to me. Because you know what I'll say. I'll say you've been a bitch. Next of all, I had a page open with furry porn. My friend sent it, I didn't seek it. Well, I mean, I suppose that's up for chat to decide. I didn't close it and I got in the car with my dad and connected my phone to the Bluetooth speaker to play music. But the furry porn started playing and my dad was in shock and we haven't spoken of it since. Oh, they're spring rolls, are they? Well, I don't think you can really blame me for not being able to tell. This is a disaster. Whether or not you sought this by choice, we don't judge. Well, we do, but, you know, within reason. You've suffered a tremendous loss. And I'm sorry. Hopefully you and your dad can come to terms with one another, because God knows if I was in your position, I think I would move out. Oh no. When I was in high school, I confessed to a girl I liked via Google Mail. It was that old. It used to be called, it was still called Google Mail. Who remembers when it was called Google Mail? I do. She said no. It has haunted me ever since as the single cringiest thing I have ever done. Yeah, confessing over text is one thing, which I can understand for someone who might be a little anxious. Confessing through email is, frankly hilarious. Confessing through email is very silly. If I was confessed to through email, to be honest, I think I would enjoy it because I'd find it so adorable. You know, if any of you want to shoot your shot, well, I'm not telling you my email, but if you ever do find it, I'll probably at the very least read it and chuckle. But will I reply to you? Probably not. This next one's quite funny. I felt this meme was perfect for this moment. Also, another note, I love your streams, beloved. Sex unlocked. Love exceeds anything beyond this world. You can now have sexual intercourse with NPCs and playable characters. This is what would push Genshin from a 9 to a 10 out of 10, in my book. Pretty sure the next one is copyrighted as well. Oh no. Okay. I can view the top of the tweet because the image in it is, you know the one of an anime character who's looking up at the sky with his face covering his eyes? And it's accompanied by that song, you know, Yuneta. Well, this is Ichigo. 4 years ago, I casually opened up to Mom that I listened to R18 yaoi audios while walking in the park together. My past self felt so proud of saying it to her. Turns out, she just stared at me with total disgust and judgmental eyes, like saying, "Why?" Shaking my head. A lot of these don't strike me as embarrassing confessions. They strike me as just cries for help. To the point where this has been living with you for decades. Well, 4 years, but for years this has been living with you and you've wanted any opportunity to get it off your chest. It almost doesn't strike me as a confession. Moving on. Okay, this one is a confession in a very true sense. I was actually straight, but then I found out about you. And rather than a confession, we have a proposal. I'm flattered. But I think for my own safety, I'm going to keep my distance. I am flattered, however. Thank you very much. This one's funny. Before I got into Luxiem, I saw an artwork of you with lion ears, and I thought it was Leona Kingscholar from the game Disney Twisted Wonderland. So I shared it back, and a bunch of people commented that it was not Leona, and I got so embarrassed. Now they've shared a picture of Leona, but I'm not going to show you guys because it's copyrighted. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Once, I cooked for my family. This is JS, by the way. They're on this stream quite a bit. But I love spicy food so much. I just added a lot. They ate, especially the nephew, tears on their faces, and asked me what the fuck. I could only say the problem was of the chili itself. And they fell in love with spice. Oh. Well, that's good, surely. That's very good. You've introduced them to a new type of food. It's not a confession. I mean, I suppose it's a crime to include a... there is a lot of chili in there. I sort of ignored it for a second, and then I thought like, oh, you know, it's just, it's just some kind of a soup or some chili or something, and then I look at the amount of chilies in there. What were you trying to do to them? Yeah, this might be the first actual I mean, we've had confessions of love. We've had confessions of excusing yourself during my debut stream to go and relieve yourself, but this is just attempted murder, JS. I'm very disappointed. Oh, this one's nice. Actually, I don't have much to confess. I'm well behaved, so instead, may I bless Vox with a picture of my precious cat. I love her. She's very cute. She sleeps with me every time I'm here. However, I get NTR'd a lot when my father is home, and I hate it. JS, thank you for the super. Yeah, I think what they're implying, chat, is that when their father is home, the cat goes and spends time with him instead, which must be quite upsetting. Oh, I've seen something awful in the next one. Oh, that's making my stomach turn. After all this degeneracy, I think having a nice cat to look at is quite nice. So, Chad, I'd like to extend a formal warning. Some of you who've committed crimes that are being confessed, maybe this will be good for you as a bit of a scared straight situation. But for some of you who are innocent, and there are many of you, please, if you're revolted by poorly made food, please do look away now, because I feel quite ill looking at this next image. Are you ready? And it's quite fitting they have a Mysta profile picture. Look at this picture of my hot dog I took. I usually eat my hot dogs like this, but with chili too. Are you ready? That's just the beginning. I shouldn't have to say a thing. I shouldn't need to sit here and scold you. To be honest, I'm almost tempted not to because I know it's exactly what you want. Onigiri. Onigiri is saying that he wants some. Onigiri, if you ever, and I hesitate to be so strict with you, but if you ever bring something like that anywhere near me, I will detach you from my suit, and I will throw you into the middle of the road. That is not a threat. That is a promise. Jax, please in future apply less mustard to your hot dog, because it's making me feel quite queasy. Where's the chili? Exactly. We got another one from Ichigo, which is quite nice, quite flattering. The confession I like to say is whenever I listen to Papa Vox's streams, it keeps me very calm and relaxed. You're welcome, Ichigo. Thank you very much. And this rendition of me is very sweet. I like it. Thank you very much for this non-confession. You've been very nice and you've brought a smile to my face, but unfortunately, you have clogged up the tag with something nice when we're supposed to be looking at things that are awful. But I'll make an exception for you because you've been so very sweet. Thank you. Dear my liege, Vox Akuma, this image depicts my everyday life after knowing you, my lord. I've sinned. No regrets though, because I admire you so much, and your voice is now my comfort song. Please accept this humble kindred. This is an extreme thirst. Also, this other one is very nice and self-aware, I think. Very, very nice and self-aware. Your thoughts on the fandom. You are horny, give me your phone. And me in the fandom. Break my back like a glow stick, daddy. This is quite an acute confession, because it's a confession of blatant hypocrisy. It's a confession that you judge while wishing not to be judged. You treat others as you would like not to be treated. You've been very silly and I'm extremely disappointed in you. But I can't say I blame you. Oh my god. So this next one is, In fact, just now, I was in the elevator at school and said to my friend, "Oh my god, I'm going to be Mysta's wife, so Vox can fuck me." When I got out of the elevator, my friend told me that our teacher was standing in the corner of the elevator, but I didn't see her. And I feel as though this cat knows exactly what you did. Really, I don't quite understand why you're coming to me to confess when clearly this cat knows everything that went on. This cat is acutely aware of what your fate will be. Yes, I have to say I don't especially believe that you need to come and confess to me, although I am flattered that you decided to. Good lord. Good lord indeed. This next one is definitely copyrighted, so I'm going to quickly move past it. This one's cute. I like it. I accidentally ate superglue when I was 5 because I tried to open it. He looks like he eated a bees. And we've got a lovely little plush of Glamrock Freddy. This one's nice. I like this one. After having recently heard that someone would wishes they could be Mysta, which is a strange thing to want, considering you're asking for all of your knowledge of cooking to go completely out of the window. Also, you'd have the opportunity to fuck me. You are quite down bad, aren't you? It's a real shame. How unfortunate for you. Oh, this one's nice. Not really a confession, but a question. What is the purpose of red ropes in your design, my lord? Also, if you don't mind, could you say, I love you, Crystal, for my friend. What is the purpose of the red ropes? I feel like if you have to ask, you might not be ready to hear the truth, so... Yeah, I imagine you aren't quite ready for that. Oh, this is nice. Until now, I can't believe I deeply fell in love with a sexy, sensual, elegant demon, and he can still make my English become better. This thing is really amazing. Look at that. Some of these confessions are weird to read because you're all just being so very nice. Maybe I should have been more specific. I want you to submit weird, gross confessions, not to just let me know that you love me. I'm appreciative, but I'm not, you know, it just feels weird to read. Especially out loud to all these people. You know, it makes me feel quite narcissistic. Oh well. This one's nice. My cat is cute, isn't it? Yeah, it is cute. I like how you've got 2 images of the cat supposedly realizing something is deeply wrong. This one of it going like, ah. And then this one of it seemingly quite embarrassed. This next one is awful. Freddy Fazcock. Boobs. Why is this there? What does this have to do with anything? Are you confessing that you don't know what the tag is for and you don't know where you are? Or are you trying to bring out my inner love for Freddy Fazbear? Because it's working. Jade Oracle, who's been on stream quite a bit, submitted this. I was told that vitamin C is a good alternative for an emergency morning after remedy. The next day I found out 2 things. Vitamin C, the sweet and chewable kind, makes things worse. And 2, that you were supposed to drink it. And we have a picture of Freddy deeply regretting many, many things. Staring with those beady eyes straight at the bottle. It's my headcanon that this one is empty, but this one is quite full. And he's wondering, do I do another one? Yes, I think what happened is they... Was it one of those effervescent tablets? Vitamin C, the sweet and chewable kind... sweet and chewable kind makes things worse. Do not take medical advice from the internet. Yes, that is true. Chat, this person made a mistake. Don't listen, right? Don't listen to him. I want to sleep, but my brain can't stop thinking about you. I hope to see you in my dreams. I love you. Are you going to sleep? Shut up. Vox Akuma. And then there I am, like a spectre in the night. Oh damn, this one's nice. Hi Daddy. I started cosplaying recently, and you and Mysta are in my cos plan for the next event. I hope I can cosplay both of you as well. Mysta's costume is going to be a maid dress. That's quite fitting. That's quite fitting indeed. Can you give me a kiss on my forehead? Of course. Mwah. They've made a lovely cosplay of me. I really like it. I think this is very good. Congratulations, you've done a good job. When I was 10, me and my family went to the beach, and I wrote fuck every other distance on the sand without knowing what it meant. I haven't forgotten this until now. Really, I don't know how this relates, but to be honest, I like this image of this cat very much. I think he's very funny. I think he's very silly. It looks like he's got sand in his eyes, and he's also offended. Another person. Reasons to not love you. All the pages are blank. What the fuck? Why are you guys being so wholesome? I wanted an opportunity to feel grossed out and to bully you back. All of this is just very nice. I like it, but why? Oh no. Yesterday, my teacher told me to present to the class the answers because she couldn't. I was watching your stream clip, but I didn't know that it was also sharing my computer audio, so my whole class was also listening to your soothing voice, my lord. Oh, good. Well, I mean, you're sharing the good word. You're spreading the word of the clan. That's just good. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I made a whole shrine of you in one of my drawing apps. Uh-oh, you made a serious fucky wucky, and now you have to get in the forever box. You made a shrine to me. What, are you just going to keep that a secret? Are you just not going to show me? Are you going to say that you've drawn a shrine to me and let me imagine it to be much worse than it might actually be? Yeah, I've been a really silly bitch, haven't you? Oh, Cat Gaming is back! Confessions. I have another confession to make. There was a time that I called myself the Nagitu Komaeda of and a certain field, and it keeps haunting me to this day. I have yet to somehow repent, and it makes me cringe every once in a while. Kai Shin Loi, thank you very much for the super. Hey, you're welcome. The Nagito Komaeda of what? Of what, Cat Gaming? Of what? Am I supposed to just sit here and wonder? My understanding is that you're... also, and this says I keep screaming but God doesn't hear me. What does that mean, Cat Gaming? You're certainly... I don't know much about Danganronpa, but surely... Does it mean you're good at something? A certain field, eh? Well... Maybe I'll learn one day. Maybe. Just maybe. This one's nice. They basically just say that they want to learn English because of me, which is nice. It's not a confession. It's just nice. Thank you. Oh, this is very weird. Okay, I think this belongs in this tag. I once thought that I had a UTI. And that was the reason why my hot demon boyfriend hadn't visited me in my sleep yet. And they have... That's probably copyrighted, but they have a picture of Taylor Swift from Cats. I haven't visited you... I haven't visited you in your sleep because I'm scared of you, frankly. Oh! Oh, I don't know if I can even read that. Oh, that's awful. Alright, I'm gonna give a disclaimer. This next one is actually revolting. Like, really, 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 really bad. It doesn't show anything, so it's okay. But I want to ask you all, if you're squeamish... Also, we got a massive Akaspa from, thank you very much for the super. That's really, really generous. Yes, I'm gonna show it, okay? So please, if you hate, oh my god. It has to do with piss, okay? Just forewarning you, you guys are allowed to get out of here. I once accidentally drank my grandmother's pee. Because she had put her urine sample in a juice bottle and left it in the kitchen for some reason. Unrelated pic of the bottle to prove I'm not dumb, because it's easy to mistake the color. This is why I warned you, chat. One of the kindred has been so silly. Well, I mean, does piss look like lemon green tea? I mean, it kind of does, doesn't it? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I steal soy sauce one tiny fish bottle at a time when I go to this certain store which doesn't put barcodes on them, mostly since I can't scan it in self-checkout. That's so cute. That is so sweet. You steal little tiny fishes of soy sauce. Oh, that's broke me. Oh, that's broke me. Well done. Well done. I want a tiny fish of soy sauce. Me too. Me too. This next one's awful, but it actually comes from a YouTube video I've seen before. It's one of those analog horror FNAF VHS tapes. And they say, I ate dirt leaves and metal mixed together as a kid. And they ask, do it fart? Do it stink? After living on a diet of dirt, leaves, and metal, yeah, I imagine you do stink. I imagine you smell quite revolting. Thank you for your honesty. Please stay away from me. I like this meme very much. Sometimes, when I'm watching Luxiem streams, my younger sister comes to my room and watches with me. She doesn't understand English at all, but I think she's having fun. Made this lovely fan art of you and Mysta. Oh. Given how this looks, I would hazard a guess that your sister, it's very cute. It's very cute, and I'm very, very glad to receive it. I feel wonderful. But given how this looks, I'd hazard a guess that your sister is like on the very, very young side. Are you sure they should be watching me and Mysta specifically? I mean, the pair of us aren't the most kid-friendly of entertainers. I mean, look at this stream. We just had a meme where a chica covered in blood asked, do it fart, do it stink, and recalled a time that someone accidentally drank their grandmother's piss. Is that the best content for your younger sister to be consuming? I don't know if it is. I'm not here to help you. I'm not here to micromanage, but I'm just saying. Not to clog up the tag by posting twice, but the longer the stream goes on, the more I want to reveal my food sins, just because it'd make you mad. I'm not even into scolding, and I'm not the type to troll streamers. I just live off spite. Once again, kind of weird, but not a sin. That has been this entire stream. Once again, kind of weird, but not a sin. That has been the entire stream. Chen E, thank you for the super. Mwah. This one's horrifying. In a rush of pure misplaced motivation, I created this. It haunts my dreams constantly. I fear there is no escape. Please apologize to Elira for me. My sins are burning me. And you have Elira revealing that she was Dio the entire time. This mouth on Elira is horrifying, and I'm scared. My lord, my lovely little cat has been ignoring me all these days. Is it because I'm too addicted to a big cat called Vox? First of all, I'm not a cat, and your cat might be worried because you are under the sore impression that I am one. But yes, that's quite upsetting. I would say to check that out, you know? You know, maybe take a break from the streams and give your cat a little bit more attention, right? I think it'd be good if you just took a step back and really tried to win your cat's trust back. You know, give it a treat. Maybe encourage it to associate me. You know, Pavlov, right? Maybe encourage it to associate me with food, so you can watch my streams, and whenever he hears my voice, he's gonna be like, meow, 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 and just kind of come up and expect food. And then they'll pay attention to you, right? Right. Good. My mum made my main Google account into a family account. I remember watching boyfriend ASMRs, and I forgot to clear my search history, and I'm on the verge of deleting my main Google account and move to my second one. We have all of these lovely 4 stars and 3 stars that this person has accrued over the years, all just telling them how to feel pain. This one's funny. When I was 10, I locked myself in my parents' toilet to style my hair with this comb. And it got stuck in my hair, so I cut it off and looked like powder for 3 months. That look of sheer pain on their face, I think is yeah, that's quite fitting of that sort of a confession. We've all had bad hair days. Or even after you cut off a big chunk of it, maybe bad hair months. Bad hair weeks or months, so I wouldn't worry, okay? You're one of the clan now, and we will only bully you softly for having made such a stupid mistake. Fucking hate that. You like having your nuggets dipped in orange juice? Ew. Ew. Why? What about nuggets and orange goes well together? That's disgusting. I guess tomato ketchup and orange juice are both fruits, but I suppose in some universe I could understand. I mean, orange sauce is quite nice, so I think orange juice is the beginning of an idea, but it doesn't work on its own. Right? No, Onigiri, you are right. Next time, take this further, right? Try and make your own orange sauce. Make it thick, like ketchup. I imagine that might be really nice. But orange juice? You're only going to get the batter wet, and that's going to be disgusting. This one makes me feel pain, because I've been there. I spent Mr. Honey. Of course you can. Of course you can have a kiss. I spent $2,000 on Genshin. And over... drink this in, guys. $20,000 on Fate Grand Order. Almost 5,000 donating to VTubers. I'm unemployed. I don't know how I get the money, but I do. This one unfolds in 3 acts. You have the introduction. You have the setting. Confessions, right? One word. Simple introduction to the story. You have the inciting incident. I think that might be a tax collector. Oh, do be quiet. I'm trying to read people's awful tweets. You have the inciting incident, spending $2,000 on Genshin. You have, in the second act, The Dark Night of the Soul, $20,000 on Fate Grand Order. And it continues with 5,000 on donating to VTubers. And here comes the climax. I'm unemployed, and I don't know how to get the money. I don't know how I get the money, and here comes the cliffhanger ending, but I do. This is structured very, very, quite compellingly. You know? I have to say, I was really hanging on every word. I would say maybe instead of spending all that money on Genshin, Fate Grand Order, and VTubers, although if you have spent money on me, thank you very much. It's always very much appreciated. But maybe put some of that storytelling skill to good use. Maybe write a book about someone with a crippling gacha addiction. There's this lovely gif of Gordon Ramsay being ashamed. Making this a tag for my cats. Nice. I'm alright with that. Oh shit, look at this. Damn, that's a really good wig. Look at that. Sheesh. Oh, that's cool. I don't even mind that you used the confessions tag to put this in front of me. This looks really good. I'm gonna hit that one with a fucking, like... Yeah, like, that's a really accurate wig. I love that. That's really, really good. Well done. How can you be so cute and sexy, my lord, and you have this horrifying image of me launching towards the camera? Oh, this one's quite sad. Good evening, my lord. I'm sorry for my poor English. I just want to say that I've always considered myself a very independent person, but when I listened to your New Year voice at midnight, I felt sad, because at that moment I realized how lonely I was. Thank you for your company every day. By the way, you let me start learning English again. It's very sweet to be someone's motivation for improving. It is perfect. You're right, Onigiri. I would not have been able to tell. Your English is very, very good. Eva, thank you for the super. What I can say is I'm glad that I've healed you, given you a bit of a realization, and I hope that your life improves soon. No, your sins are forgiven. Your sins of being a Sigma male have been forgiven. Rejoin society. We're all waiting for you. I like this. Do you know that happy precious Vox can cure your sickness? Look at this. This is cute. Thank you for brightening up my day, my lord. Happy boy. I am happy. This tag has been a lot less degenerate than I was expecting. This person is, again, just fawning over me, which, believe me, I'm appreciative of. They sent me this lovely, lovely little cursed emoji. Oh, many want to be stepped on to be choked by you, and many more where you're in control. I just want to hold your hand and want you to call me love while I'm in your arms. Can I have a kiss too, please? Well, love, thank you. Yeah, of course you can. Oh, we've got a super with its own confession. Your playthrough of FNAF Security Breach had me imagining the both of us being there, exploring while I was holding onto your arm. It was comforting. Love you. That's sweet. That's sweet. Thank you for the super. I'm glad you enjoyed the playthrough. This is supposed to be a tag to confess your secrets. Why did this become Kindrench version 2.0? Maybe we should do a version 2.0 of that. Maybe we should bring the thirsty tweets back. That was good. That was a good stream. I had fun. Oh, this is nice. Just recovered from a fever and just wanted to say that your and Luxiem streams got me through it. I also ate cake ate cake late at night while my mom was asleep, even though I'm not allowed to eat sweets. Oh, that's okay. I'm glad you felt you could treat yourself. Thank you, my lord. Here's one of my cats. We have 7, and we have this beautiful image of a cat giving us a really, really efficient loaf. I mean, this cat's loaves are causing right-angled triangles. Chanlin, thank you for the super. This might be one of the best cat loafs I've ever seen. Thank you. I'm very appreciative. Sharing some pics of my cat. I like all the cats we're getting today. This one is startled. This one is considerate. This one is ready to pounce. And this one is violently regurgitating something. Taskeru, my brave cat. Taskeru. My lord, my bird keeps screaming when I watch your stream. I yelled it back and he looked at me like this.
Huh? Hello? Hello?
Perhaps your bird knows something. Perhaps he's trying to get you out. You never know. Ethel Jin. I shouted, sis, you should definitely watch Luxiem Cutie's streams and clips. To my best friend at hall during the examination break today. Then everyone in the hall gazed at me. Lastly, I love you. Well, Maria, thank you for the super. I appreciate you sharing the good word, but it is, to be honest, it is pretty stupid to just scream that in the middle of a crowded hall. And expect people not to at least pay you some mind. But thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to spread the good word, so I can't be too mad. Thank you. Mac Attack, thank you for the super. A confession. You ever just get really into dojins for a while? Like the real nasty shit? Just imagining being in that scenario. GB, NTR, DP, those who know versus those who don't know. Well, chat. Have you? Shameful. I like this one. Ichigo again. Probably my last, or is it? When I started cooking fried chicken for the first time, I forgot to remove the feathers. Oh, you idiot. My mom told me about this and I asked, wait, you remove feathers? When have you ever included feathers in fried chicken? Have you ever been to a restaurant and been served fried chicken with the feathers still on? Use some fucking common sense. Rachel Lee, thank you for the super. I'm sorry that you're feeling. I'm sorry that you're feeling down. If it's any help, no matter how bad your day is going, it can't be worse than mine. Learning that Ichigo didn't think to remove the feathers from chicken. Have you ever been under the impression that chicken feathers were edible? There's no saving you. Party Rock is in the house. No, it's Party Rock is. And then you can't see it, but in this panel we kiss. And it's cute. This is kind of weird, but back in 6th grade, I bought Coke in a small bottle. I have this habit of biting the circle thing under the cap. And it tasted like piss. And it really was piss. Well, thank you for the cat. He looks like he knows something. Why is everyone who includes their cat with a piss-related confession? Why does the cat look like it knows? Did you tell the cat first and then immediately take its reaction? Cheryl, thank you very much for the super. Yeah, by the way, guys, YouTube were really kind to me. They knew I'd be suffering today, so all supers are free today, just to let you know. We've had multiple piss-related confessions today. I'm moving on. I'm mad now. My lord, I love Voxan's voice. What should I do? And we've got Elmo.
I'm sorry that you love Voxan's voice. I don't know, you might just have to get over it. You might just have to live with it,
You silly bitch. Oh, Daichu, thank you for the super. I have no idea if my lord read mine, but I do have another one. I bought some stuff that reminded me of my lord, but I won't go into detail for everyone's safety. Oh, do humor me. Oh, do humor me. Tell me something. Tell me about it. What did you say? You bought some stuff that reminds you of me. Do go into detail. Do tell us. Oh, Ash, good to see you. Well, since they're free, I guess, just letting you know, I don't usually watch sunsets, but I'd love to see you go down, my lord. Well, go down to... Oh, wait, am I going down on somebody, or am I going down to go get a pizza? Really suffering from a lack of clarity. Mercurial, thank you for the super. My lord, suffering and cringing is peak entertainment. I agree. I agree. Honestly, the whole Vox stream has been weird and somewhat wholesome, but I just want to have Vox as a bottom. Are you a can of biscuits? Because I want to bang you against the counter. Shark Ikea, thank you for the super. Good luck with your exam. I'm sure it's going to go fine because clearly you're a lot smarter than any of the people in this tag. Xianlin, thank you for the super. And Yiknan, thank you for the super as well. I don't think I'm a bottom. But if I was, I reckon I'd at least be quite spiteful. I've heard Voxan can be a bit of a brat. Kaiden's nuts. I like that name. Hehehe. Kaiden's nuts. Not me, but my cat. Oh no. Milk Biscuits, thank you for the super. Ash, thank you for the super. Just ask if you washed your face today. Just want to make sure my seat is clean for later. I have washed my face, actually. I had a lovely shower earlier, and I made sure to keep myself very clean. I was a lot more thorough than I normally am, because I knew I'd feel disgusting afterward. Frozen Fox, thank you also for the super. Lex and Cheeky, thank you for the super. This one is for someone's cat, not me, but my cat. She broke at least 6 glass bottles, including one that my dad had just bought and not used yet, and 2 flower pots until now. I even can't include all pics in this post, but I still love her. Oh, she did... I was gonna say she looked like she would... Yeah, there's one. I was gonna say she looked apologetic, but... I mean... She really doesn't, does she? She looks like she chose murder. Felicia, thank you for the super. And I'm not going to try and pronounce your name in case I butcher it, but thank you very much. Much love from India. Thank you very much. So, this next one I'm afraid of. This next one fills me with fear. Oh, Quist as well. Thank you for the super. No cat has ever apologized for anything. You're absolutely right, Onigiri. This next one is fan fiction. My lord, I wrote fanfic and bought cologne with sandalwood in it because you said your cologne had it. It does. My cologne is Earl Grey in sandalwood. Thank you for noticing. Fellas, this fanfic, it's not long, but it will take up more time than the other tweets. Let me get a general understanding in chat. Would you guys like me to read this out? Ryan, thank you very much for the super. Confession, if I had a BF, oh, that's going. I would definitely encourage him to buy a glam rock Freddy costume. Way to go, superstar. We're getting a lot of yeses. Okay, let's go. Bit of impromptu ASMR, let's do it. Uisa Choi, thank you, Shui, thank you for the super, and Kathy, thank you for the super as well. It was the smell of the sandalwood which enveloped his Haori. It was the way his voice rumbled with every breath. Hell, even the thin fabric which grazed your bare hands was enough to send shivers down your spine, yet you chose to blame it on the cold. Though admittedly, it was freezing outside, you couldn't fault the demon for wanting to wait in a more comfortable, warm environment. And the most convenient place for that would of course be your own apartment. Never had you imagined to be sitting in the same room as the esteemed Vox Akuma, never mind sharing a meal, and even going as far as to drink alcohol with the Lord himself. Yet, here you were, ticking off all the previously mentioned activities in your head. Vox sighed, expressing his relief with a slight smile as he made himself cozy on your couch. Ah, that's much better. Thank you for your hospitality. His ivory tone graced your ears once more, and you tuck a stray strand of hair behind your ears, mayhaps out of nervousness. That is such a fanfic line. I love that. You ask if he wants a refreshment. After all, it was a kindred's role to serve their lord. Vox, however, politely declined, and instead looked up at you from his sitting position, extending a hand towards you. Won't you sit down? I thought mortals prefer to keep close when feeling cold. This is such a fanfic, oh my god. You were awfully freezing outside. You gripped the end of the Haori still on your shoulder as you took one step forward, hesitant to accept his outstretched hand. Vox tilted his head, still holding his gentle smile. This is... It's not that bad. If it was like full porn, I would not be reading it. Unable to refuse his offer, the grip you had on Vox's Haori loosened, and you placed your noticeably smaller hand in his. Yes, I am still a bit chilly, my lord. Everyone knew that listening to the voice demon himself certainly made them feel some kind of way. Though unbeknownst to you was how much of an effect it truly had. You had thought it was the alcohol softly streaming through you, maybe it was going straight to your head. Oh, how wrong you were. You hadn't realized his other hand tenderly gripped on your waist, and before you knew it, you were pressed against his torso. What, chat? You told me you wanted me to read it, and now you're chickening out? We're almost done. We're almost done. This is what you're all here for. Are you really going to act like a coward this close to the end? Oh, chat. Oh, how awful of you. You hadn't realized his other hand tenderly gripped on your waist, and before you knew it, you were pressed against his torso. His legs locked you between his thighs, and his warm breath caressed the skin of your bare neck. Embrace the cringe. Chat, don't kill the part of you that is cringe, kill the part of you that cringes. Are you uncomfortable because this isn't something you want, or because it is and I'm getting to read it? There's only one paragraph left. We're almost done. We're almost done. This is your fault, chat. This is your fault. He chuckled. For someone seemingly cold, your skin feels interestingly warm. I only read that on stream because you invited me to, chat. The harder you guys protest, the longer it will take. Onigiri is right. It's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. It is quite well written, isn't it? It feels quite weird. It's like all of the ones of people being so sort of nice and me reading them out expecting them to be embarrassing. You know, it makes me feel quite narcissistic. Let's get it over with. Vox tilted his head, getting closer to your ear. And yet you're still shivering. How curious. You gasped. This man. No. Demon was capable of shaking you to your core. His deep voice caused a rumble through your body. Your nerves sparked, and the tip of your ears and cheeks lit aflame with every passing sound that escaped his devilish lips. My dear, where did that confidence of yours wander off to, The tips of his fingers drew circles on your back, hand wandering beneath your blouse. You were clinging to me so tightly while we waited outside. We did it, chat. Well done. Yeah, at least it's not smart. That was funny. I do enjoy torturing you lot. Ooh, almost forgot where I was for a second there. I was so distracted. I recall when summer was so exciting for me because my aunt would sell Halo Halo, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, and would secretly steal some of the milk she uses by drinking directly in the 2 holes that spills the milk when no one else is around. I don't know what that means. I've never heard of this before. Someone in chat is probably going to find that gross. When I was a 9th grader, I accidentally found an inappropriate book of my parents in the bottom of a bookshelf in my house. It's a book about sex. And this is how I looked when that shit happened. This is one of their cats. Her name is Haru. Everybody say hello, Haru. Checkpoint. Here's my cat sitting like the goofy, fat old man he is. I've never really read them. I didn't know that Your Name fanfictions were so reviled. Did I ask you guys to read it before you realized what it was? I am sorry. I didn't realize it would cause that much offense. I thought it would be funny. Reviled, as in disliked. I indulge so much in... See, this person disagrees with you. I indulge so much in character X male reader smut/explicit fanfics, which includes this certain fanfic with my lord in it. And I've saved it on my phone, and read it whenever I feel redacted. And there's a lovely image of Patrick becoming uncanny, I suppose. When I was younger, I was curious about why so many people smoked. Instead of a cigarette, I thought it was a good idea to use a match instead, because I didn't know how to use a lighter. I ran out into the living room with a lit match in my mouth. I don't think I need to really make a comment on that. From watching your streams, I grew to like being praised, and then you started scolding the chat, and from there I discovered I like both being praised and degraded. Thanks, bitch. Now this is actually a confession. This is someone who has come to an embarrassing realization because of these streams, right, guys? To be honest, yeah, I think maybe the Twitter preview didn't include it, but given the way the fanfic was going and how quickly it ended, I feel like there might have been smut, like, under the cutoff. I'm glad you've come to such a strong realization about yourself. I'm very proud of you. As a kid... As a kid, I would eat clay, because I thought everyone did. Oh my god, that's really good. Thank you for that one. Oh, there was a second page to that fanfic. Well, I'm glad I stopped. I'm glad I stopped. Oh my goodness. Being alone for a long time has worsened my ability to interact, understand human emotion and common sense. Watching you, my lord, made me want to improve, despite being bad at it. That's good. That's good. And this is a confession, because you confess to being bad at those things. Well done. Well done. It's not easy, but well done. I'm glad you did. Wise man of the Akuma clan. My confession is I've been working a lot since New Year. Didn't have that much time to pay attention to my girl at all. I feel guilty. Oh. Have you been working from home? If you are, you can, you know, let the cat sit on your lap. But obviously, you have to remember that cats are very independent creatures, and even if you've been a bit busy, I imagine your cat's going to be fine. Just don't neglect them fully. You know, make sure she's fed, and perhaps if it is making you feel bad, it might be time to take a step back and reconsider what's important to you. Because I think you really like this cat and you want to spend some time with it, so just have a cat day. Have a day making your cat regret wanting your attention, okay? Just give it so much attention it gets bored of you. And then you won't feel so bad. Another confession. I'm watching Vox's stream right now instead of working on a report that's due tomorrow. Help. I think this was like right before we started reading the fanfiction. So to be honest, actually, I'm kind of glad we did, because they were most likely scared off. You know? Oh, that's good. Sally Woo, thank you for the super. Oh no, if you're talking about your language, it's completely fine. Your English is great. I'm glad you like the way I read it aloud. It's nice. I enjoy it. To be honest, I think the only reason I was eager to read the fanfiction is because I just like reading stories. I didn't really consider how. To be honest, it is a little weird to kind of read your name fanfiction about yourself. And to do so with a straight face. But, I enjoyed it. Is this more your name that I'm looking at right now? Hold on. Hold on. Let me just quickly check. Holy shit. Yeah, given the horrific reaction to the last one, I think I will skip this one. It's your name fanfic about. Oh wait, no. It's not... I read it wrong. I thought it was about me. It's about Springtrap. That's really funny. Guys, it's not that long. Would you like me to read Your Name fanfiction about Springtrap? It's not a spoiler. Well, it is a spoiler. I'm just letting you know. I've read to the end. I skimmed it and I read to the end. Springtrap becomes pregnant. There seems to, for this one, it seems to be a resounding yes. I'm just gonna let the delay go through. Just gonna let everyone come to terms with that realization. Now that I've announced that, the reviews are a lot more mixed. Oh. It's divisive, but okay, it's not that long. Everybody, if this makes you uncomfortable, you can feel free to mute. Okay, the cutoff in the window, you guys can't read it yourself, so you're just gonna have to listen, okay? Is it canon? What the fuck? That's weird. Just have a sip of tea, I'm gonna need it. It was a rough day, and you were not in the mood to go to work. You were already drained of your energy, but if you hadn't gone, you wouldn't be able to pay the money you owe to the owner of your apartment. Some time passes, and you soon realize that you're short on time. You hastily put on your uniform and drive to work in a panic. I keep waiting, like, because this is completely out of context. I'm just waiting for it to very suddenly be like, Freddy Fazbear. How could this happen? You're never late for anything, and this is only your second day. You have to maintain a good reputation. You arrive at the venue, and quickly sit at your desk. Set the desk cameras up, sorry, and flashlight at the ready. You hear a subtle chuckle. You feel a pit in your throat. You ease the urge to break out into a nervous wreck. You never get this scared. It's finally 4 a.m. 2 hours till your shift is over. You feel... So, okay, for context, the person who wrote this, they are an ex-fanfic writer, and so they would have written this a long time ago. So hopefully I'm not embarrassing you too much. You feel your eyelashes resting upon your under eyes. You were falling asleep. You feel at the presence of someone staring at you. It was Springtrap. He was peeking a look at you from the door. You were completely vulnerable in this situation. You backed yourself into a corner. If only you weren't so tired. You're finally ready to accept your fate. This is the end of you. But to your surprise, Springtrap walked up to you calmly. Your heart skipped a beat, and you broke out into a sweat. His unexpected yet kind actions comforted you. He came up to you and gave you a gentle kiss. Your eyes widened and slowly fluttered shut. For the next few days, this repeated, sometimes escalating. One day at your shift, Springy walks up to you and announces his pregnancy, with his hands covering his stomach and his face turned away red. 9 months later, it was time that you came to your shift and found your lover and child standing before you. Was this the feeling you have been longing for? Oh, that was everything I wanted. That was everything I wanted. The sudden announcement that he was pregnant, the poor grammar, like, this is just peak 2000, like, what? FNAF 3 was 2015, like, peak 2015 Wattpad just brought to life. That was like I was being yanked back in time. Thank you for that. That was a work of art. Once I missed, I thought a Burger King sign was a beautiful looking moon. Oh good, I'm glad you're home. Thank you for the Arcaspo, that's really generous. I once brought a Burger King sign as a beautiful looking moon. I took a picture of it on my Insta. There were many likes as I wonder why. People started commenting mad and I was so embarrassed. Oh, a lot of these are just really funny. A lot of these are just insanely funny. You thought it was the moon because it was so bright, and you take a picture of it and it reveals that it's a Burger King. Imagine being a werewolf and getting scared when you see a Burger King. Winter Fox, thank you for the super. Yeah, it's rapidly turned into a fanfic reading stream. I mean, should we do a fanfic reading stream at some point? I think that might be fun. Although considering I think all of you guys get really embarrassed. All of you guys seem to just not enjoy listening. Some resounding yeses. I mean, at least then you'll know what you're getting into. Oh. POV, you're looking at me when I'm listening to Vox's stream, so you got a lovely little cat who's wrapped up. Oh, good. I'm doing my psychology assignment while listening to this stream, and while it's hard to focus, I think we all need some therapy after this. Yeah, I think we need at least one more psychologist in the world after having read those two X-Reader fanfictions. Oh my god, this one's really bad. Okay, hold on. I'm rethinking about the naughty version of my confession. I decided to post it. The kindred are gonna love it, and seeing you read it, I think. Some of them may find connected to my confession. It's my first time writing this kind of stuff in English. Please be gentle with me. Alright, chat, can we get a vote? This is 2 short paragraphs that are very, very, very vulgar. Please, if you're under the age of 18, please mute the stream until I have finished reading it. We have a number, seemingly yes. Okay, I will try and read it in as monotone of a voice and to sound as uninterested as I possibly can so that we can get through this without cringing half to death. Angeline, thank you for the super, and Alice, thank you for the super as well. Good night. Dear my lord, I'd like to make a confession for being naughty and nasty, though I was always too ashamed to say it out loud since I've met you. Your voice was drowning me. You have the power to make us want to call you master or daddy. You satisfy the sub part of me. Now in the next paragraph, it gets really bad. Please, if you don't want to hear this, mute. It will be over in about 30 seconds, okay? Just hold your breath. But in the meantime, from the deepest part of me, I have something I fantasize about. I want to tie you to the bed and do things to make you feel shameful. Feel ashamed, but to get it up. You can't do it yourself. So you're going to do that look like you're begging me silently. I want to make you as obsessed as I was. After a few times of edging you, I will free your hands and let you be the bad boy as you wish. I'm gonna scroll past that. Thank fuck there are pictures of dogs here. Oh my god. Thank God we got a dog checkpoint. Oh no, and the dog died. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Oh, that's awful. This person posted a really somber post about their uncle's dog passing away. I'm really sorry that your dog passed away. I'm sure he's in a better place, and I'm really sorry that after that awful post, that you by the Twitter algorithm were right next to the. So, to recount, we got a confession, probably the most real confession so far. We got a confession from someone saying that they want that they want to that they're so sick of sort of being a bit of a mess when they watch my streams that they want to get me back and they want to edge me. Well, good. I'm very glad that you know what you want. I'm ashamed of you. Thank you for having been so honest. I think I just need to stop talking about it. Yes, I've truly been, destroyed. It takes a lot to destroy me, but you did it. I think it might be just the contrast, because having so many people say a lot of the same, having so many people say, oh, scold me, oh, daddy, all of that kind of stuff, seeing someone be like, nah, you sit down, it's scary. I feel no man, but that thing, it's just an image of that tweet, it scares me. Okay, moving on. Some pics of my fur babies, Aston, Kiba, and Kura, because I'm starting to feel bad for you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for these cats. They look nice. You got this one who's asleep. Oh, he's not asleep, sort of on the verge of sleep. You've got these two. This one looks quite big. Is that a dog? That's quite big. Yeah, that's a dog. He's very sweet. This cat's taking a break. This one's resting next to a little box of something. Oh, and these two are very sweet as well. See, it doesn't have to be bad. It doesn't have to be like what we had before. You know? This is a classic confession, you know, when you call for a friend or someone who you think is your friend and then it turns out to not be your friend, and then you have just this image of this very polite cat looking like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad that after all of this embarrassing nonsense, you guys are finding this stream to be at least funny. Good day, my lord. Basically, back in high school, Abby and JC, thank you for the super. This is a car crash I can't look away from. Yeah, you're right. That last one. Oh my god. Basically, back in high school, during final exams, I passed with flying colors, only because during it, I was openly cheating with my book all out in the open, passing the answers to my class while my teacher was monitoring. Well, if I can't read your name, but thank you very much for the super. If you manage that, like, with the teacher monitoring, you're probably going to do pretty well in life. I mean, clearly you were really crafty about it. Well done. This is not an endorsement to anyone in chat to try and cheat on their tests, because you can get into some real trouble for it, but I just want to let you know that for me personally, I think that makes you quite valuable to the clan. So I don't see this as a confession very much. I see it as yeah. Ash, hello again. Thank you for the super. Damn, same. I'm so weak for you. It makes me sick. Try to switch to the other boys, but every stream just breaks me. You're the only one. Oh my god. Thank you, question mark. Thank you for the super. And Themis, thank you for the super as well. Oh god. There's going to be a whole sub-community of people who want to edge me now. Thank you for being gentle or abusive. Oh my goodness. You have a great voice. Thank you. Okay, this one's good. This one's funny. Not a sub-community. Oh, I've been very silly. Ange, thank you for the super. Chat and Kindred Twitter, you've done it. My fingers and toes have curled so much inside myself that I will no longer be able to walk for the next day. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm gonna need I already did shower today. I think I'm gonna need another one. I think we need another one. Just to kind of, maybe a cold shower, just to kind of cool off after this, because this is awful. This one is really funny. I once left my pork chop baking in the oven for too long because I was thinking about pegging you. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, we found that there was a small error in my voice pack for track 6, so if any of you have bought it, you can actually, for free, you can re-download the track that had the mistake in it. So, so yeah, that's just to let you guys, you voice pack owners know that that's available, and if any of you haven't bought it, NIJISANJI store.jp, you can go find that. I'm not actually sure what the actual URL is, but, you know, it's worth going to. I think the voice packs are really good. Ichigo has made the lyrics, oh, Creamed Peaches, thank you for the super. It's almost 6 AM, I'm dying, end my suffering. You've already watched all of Boku no Pico for some reason, why would you do that? Everything is cursed today, and it's only 6 AM, why is it today? First of all, why would you do that? And I feel like just the embarrassment from this is just a consequence for watching that show. Gabby J, thank you for the super. Hi, my lord. It's in the tag, but I have created a life-size cardboard cutout of you. My roommates have been terrorizing your roommates with it. That's pretty cool, I guess. That's pretty cool. Infinity Ado, thank you very much for the super. Fulionia, thank you for the super as well. Here's your holy water shower fund. Free super, by the way. Thank you. So Ichigo has made the lyrics to WAP, but about Luxiem instead. Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet shussy. Now get a Vox kit and a mop. That's some wet Lucy. I'm talking vop, vop, vop. That's some wet Misty. Macaroni in a vot. That's some wet Ike. All things considered, not as bad as it could have been. Not as bad as it could have been. Ooh, I don't know, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, but thank you very much. My lord, my sister's a big fan of yours, but has a test today, so you can't come to the stream. Her name is Esmeralda. Esmeralda, good luck with your test, okay? And I think, to be honest, while you have a test, you're better off just sort of, you know, better off not attending the stream. It might kind of play on your mind for a while. It's going to be playing on my mind for ages. I can't cook at all, but one day I really wanted to eat some chocolate cookies, so I googled the recipe, bought some ingredients, but I don't want any ingredients left, so I changed the recipe. And those are the cookies, I think. It tasted sweet, but they're too oily. Oh. Jin, watching the stream is painful. How do you think I feel, man? So yes, you wanted this, and you got... I mean, to be fair, cookies are quite difficult to, like, properly fuck up, so... These probably still tasted fine. You know, they said they tasted too sweet and too oily. I'm sorry. Cookies, whenever I make cookies, even if they're not perfect, they tend to turn out okay. Pierre Castro, thank you very much for the super. Just tuning in. What is happening? A lot of things are happening. A lot of things are happening. You said you love to take a bath. Is that you? Yeah, baths are nice. They're alright. That's me. Scrub-a-dubbing away. I'm happy. Just me very happy to not be live anymore. To not be reading these tweets anymore. To get finally just cool off with a cold-ass shower. Reese, thank you for the oh my god, my brain's so mullered. I saw a tweet and I thanked them for a super. Thoughts? So that's my face, but bald, with my body, Mysta's collar and hat, Shu's hair, Luca's coat. But where's Ike? There must be some Ike here. Oh dear. Well, I'm terrified of it, but to be honest, if there was even a little bit of Ike, I'd feel better about it. Yami, thank you for the super. Papa, thank you. And Yukio, thank you for the super as well. When I was a teenager, I thought there were ghosts following me, that they were scared of me. After I transferred to another school and graduated, until now, now I know it's my imagination for telling my mom. Here's a drawing of you while you read the confessions. I still love my kindred. I do. Much to my dismay. I do still love them. I do still love you guys. I saw my neighbor's cat escape the house. I didn't stop it, but I just waved goodbye and said for it to have a safe trip. Oh no. Well, I hope he's okay. I hope he was found by a rescue organization or something. Orion. Once you called a super a tweet, and now you called a tweet a super. Full circle, my lord. Thank you. She broke a bottle of plum wine and a pile of glasses in a week. Vox scold her for me. I'm not gonna scold a cat. She broke a bottle of plum wine. It's your fault for leaving her for leaving the plum wine within reach of a cat. Ariadne, thank you for the super. It has been something. Yeah, you're right. It's been something. Kuriko Sienna, thank you for the super. I'm going to enjoy watching my friend's reactions to your VOD when she wakes up. The stream's been kind of doing numbers as well. More than 5,500 viewers for the fanfic. It's pretty scary stuff. Hanabi's Otome World, thank you for the super, and Kai, thank you for the super as well. Are you serious? Right in front of my salad? Yeah, I'm not gonna scold a cat. The cat looks fine. Too cute for me. I'm just gonna allow it. Oh, this is nice. Don't know what to say. Hope Vox has a nice day. This is a nice cat. Also, chat, there's another X-Reader fanfic next, and it's quite long. Suzy Wang. Susie Wang. I thought it said Sussy. Oh my god. I need to take a break soon. Good day, my lord. My cat and I are watching your stream, and he's purring while listening to you talk. Have a nice day. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna say, because it's another one is of my lord. I'm gonna say, Akuma Crusade, thank you for your contribution, but after earlier shenanigans, I'm going to politely decline. Any of you, their name is Akuma Crusade, you're welcome to go and check it out in your own time. Pinkalicious Bunny, thank you for the super, thank you for putting up with us. It's not easy, but I love you, so I will. Sanina, thank you for the super, and Fluffycorn, thank you for the super. I'm glad I'm helping you fix your sleep schedule. At least there are some things in this world that I'm doing right. At least I'm causing some good. Yes, I'm going to resist reading another one of these. Yes, it seems to be quite, There's a picture of a pensive emoji with a butt in it, by the way. I confess that I accidentally, hit a child with a sandal. Oh no, when I was going to aim it at my friend. Besides that, here's a picture of my candle. Okay, like, I know that's not good, but it is kind of funny. You didn't mean to. You didn't mean to. And then, you know, that's going to make for a good story. That's fine. Mainichi, thank you for the big super. Thank you to all the kitty cat images that save us from those chaos. And cats always do right no matter what they do. It's true. It's true. Shido, thank you for the big super. And Saurao, thank you for the super as well. Can I give you a kiss? Of course. I haven't seen you contribute to any of this mess, so of course you deserve a kiss. Luca and Vox's Bunny May. Hello, my lord. You care to go on a cafe date with me? Thank you very much. It's very polite of you to say so. I think I need a break from all interaction with any of you for a little bit after this stream, but I'll think about it. At least you're being polite. Want to know how gullible or slow I am? I believed that the moon was made of cheese until I was 13 years old. Blimey. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, I don't have much to say about that. That's just bad. This is my last. When I was going through puberty, I didn't know what porn was, so I just drew stickmans fucking each other. Now I'm a not safe for work artist. Cherry, thank you for the super. I don't know why I'm punishing myself either. You know, this one's quite sweet because, you know, you found out what you wanted to do in life. You know, you did it. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. Okay? You're doing well. You're drawing. It's not safe for work, but it's still something. Ikebana, thank you. I'm not gonna die. I'll be fine. Free super. Thank you very much. Makshi, thank you very much as well. Here's another one with a cat. I lived off ketchup and mayonnaise packets in high school because I didn't want to pester my parents for food money. I found out that I actually like mayonnaise from the experience though, so if someone dared me to eat a spoonful of it as if it were pudding, I would. Oh god. Ketchup is not nice to eat on its own. Let's be real, right? Ketchup is quite grim. Mayonnaise, Oh god. Don't enjoy thinking about that. Don't enjoy thinking about that at all. Yeah, no, a bowl of mayonnaise, Nah, moving on from that. Moving on from that right now. Oh, that's a drawing of me naked. My lord, thank you for creating such a I can't scroll past. Let me get rid of that. Oh, thank fuck. There's a picture of a cat. Okay, never mind. Back to it. Yeah, there's a bird and a cat. Corn, thank you for the super. My lord, thank you for creating such a fun, safe space for everyone and for letting us be a part of your life. Thank you very much. I always look forward to your streams and I will support you until the very end. I love you so much. Big kiss. Mwah. Oh my god. Oh, and there's another. Oh dear, there's another one from. Alright, Snowdrop, thank you for the super. You, thank you for the super. And Ash, I'm trying out horseback riding next week, but I'm a little scared since it's my first time. Do you mind if I practice riding on you? At the moment, yes. Frankly, I do mind. Yeah, I don't want to touch another person for the next 35 years. My lord, wholesome checkpoint here. Here's my bird Sunny. Yay! We got a bird. Yay! It's very cute with those rainbow colors. Beautiful, beautiful bird. Thank you for that. Yiknan, thank you for the super. Your medical exam is going to go completely fine. Please don't worry about it. I can't tell if you're a medical student and it's going to be an exam, or if you are ill and you need to be examined. But either way, I promise you it's going to go fine. Please don't worry. Try to rest up, okay? Me not muting and listening to Vox reading fanfics due to unfortunate circumstances. I am awake. Just reliving it, you know? Just kind of reliving it. Moving on. Sometimes I dip my McDonald's French fries in ice cream and then Coke. Okay, but despite popular belief, McDonald's fries in ice cream actually kind of base. Not bad. Z, thank you for the super. Yeah, no, kind of based. Coke after the fact, I don't know about. I haven't tried it, but then, you know, a lot of you are surprised, but McDonald's French fries in ice cream actually kind of based. It's really good. Coke after the fact probably wouldn't change that, although I don't know what Coke would add. Maybe I'd just make it sweeter. Oh, some lovely pictures of a museum. Oh, how nice. Thank you for those. I force my friends to stay awake till 1 AM to watch your stream with me. Am I a good girl? Well, I suppose so. Yeah. You've been very good. Thank you, Mofu. Faye, thank you for the super. Hi, my lord. 30 minutes ago, my 7-year-old student asked me what is a VTuber, because you're... That, Faye, like, thank you for the super, but that's just not, when a 7-year-old, the first person you think to show them is me. You silly bitch. Oh, God. That is just a bit of a silly thing to do, but thank you. It's very humbling to know that I'm being shown to people all around the world, but what the fuck. Ano-chan, thank you for the super. Big kiss from Japan. Thank you. Mwah. I got my ears pierced again, double helix, but in secret. It's been almost a year since I did, and my parents have still not found out about it. Oh dear. Well, I hope they don't watch my streams. Lingo, thank you for the super. I can't remember when is the last time I enjoyed any streaming so much like yours. You're adorable and amazing. Huggy for Taiwan. Thank you very much. When he stuttered. Okay, I'm normal again. Ah, I drew us holding hands, my lord. Hope you're having a good day. This is nice. This is a nice palate cleanser. Okay, I think now that we've been going for a couple of hours, we're on the wind down period, you know, maybe we'll end stream soon and just sort of relax afterwards. You never know. Okay, so drew us holding hands, my lord. Hope you're having a good day. Love you. Mwah. Thank you. Genia, thank you for the super. See, let's just try and relax a little. Okay? Let's just try and relax. See, here's another nice one. This is my daughter. This is my lovely daughter. I picked her up downstairs. She's really lovely and good. We've got a lovely cat here. That's a very sweet cat. Thank you for that. Ash, thank you for the super. Super say-so time. You don't even need to touch anyone. Just spit from thousands of miles away and I'll catch it with my mouth. I'm okay. Yes, I'm fine. Yet another lovely tweet. We've got another lovely cat. Look at this. You've got these two. Got this lovely cat. He's got a little sweater on. Thank you guys for the supers, and thank you Cynthia and the other person whose name I can't read. This cat. Look at this cat's face. That's me. Right now, this is how I feel. This cat is exactly how I feel. Right? Look at this. Oh, lovely. Look at that. You got this cat in a sweater. You got this one on the sofa. You got a little pizza boy down here. Barbara, thank you for the super. And then you got a gaming chair with another cat in it. See? This is fine. We've had a lot of Vox Akuma Mind Break episodes, haven't we? Thank you for the super. Look. In case you couldn't, thank you for the super. And Chikai, thank you for the super as well. Oh, look, and now there are dogs. Since there's so many cat pics, I thought it'd be nice to add my good boys. Look. This one's got a lovely big smile. This one's got a beautiful smile. Oh, look at him. Oh, a very lovely smile from him. Thank you for these dogs. Oh, God. A boy confessed to me. The reason I rejected him was that I already had a lover. He asked me who, and my answer was Vox. I'm so sorry, my lord, but thanks for being my excuse. That's okay. You know, if this happens to any of you, and okay, well, maybe a little serious advice time. What I would say is that when someone like properly confesses to you, it tends to be, at least in my experience, I think the nicer thing to do is to just be honest and just say, I'm sorry, but I'm not interested. Because I think that's more respectful. But sometimes this can happen with someone you're really quite like intimidated by, someone you don't really want to interact with, and if you just want to, if you feel unsafe and want to get out of the situation, I would almost say don't say Vox, because it's not a very common name and they might not believe you. I can't speak for him, but maybe say Luca, because that's a pretty common name. So if you really want to get out of the, if you really want to get out of the situation, if you feel unsafe, say, oh, there's another guy in my life, and say Luca. That's a pretty normal name, okay? But otherwise, if you do feel safe and just a bit embarrassed, then I would say it's probably best to be honest with them. That's my advice. A name I can't read, thank you very much for the big Akaspa. You and your voice make my day. Thank you very much and have a good time. Thank you. I'm not having a good time, but thank you for the Akaspa. It cheered me up a little bit. This is horrible. I have two things to confess. I drink out of measuring cups despite having completely normal cups. And I cried the first time I made pancakes because my grandma told me I was doing it wrong, despite it being completely fine. I'm genuinely pretty sorry about that. That sounds quite grim. My boyfriend's a mafia boss, back off. Exactly. My boyfriend has big tits. Don't touch me. Amy, thank you for the super. They got this lovely drawing of me in a flower crown. Or a lovely edit of me in a flower crown. Thank you. I'll take it. Okarakuri, thank you for the super as well. I usually go to school by scooter, and my helmet was stolen yesterday, so it took 30 minutes more to get to school, and my experiment failed on the same day. This is my dog, named Beta. Hope you have a nice day. Isn't he sweet? I'm glad we're getting lots of animal tweets today. My lord, your voice is so calm and husky, and I accidentally fell asleep listening to your stream. That's nice. I'm glad that I could help you relax. Please visit my dream and scold me until I'm awake. That's not nice. If I can't, please give me a goodnight kiss on my forehead. Mwah. Wake up, you silly girl. I like him. I like this cat very much. Pippi, thank you for the super. One time, my cat ran away for a few days, and we got a message that a cat had gotten hit, that it matched his description. We picked up the body and everything. Oh my god. So this is really grim, and I apologize that I started reading that without realizing that the subject matter was about a dead cat. But this is really fucking funny, actually. He faked his death to get some bitches in another neighborhood. His name's Milo. He probably heard that he was about to be neutered and just decided to bounce. My brother promised me that he would buy me the Luxiem acrylic stands as a gift. Turns out he bought me Oliver, which I am very happy with, except for the fact that I now have 5 Oliver stands forming a circle. No, I think he misread the instructions. Hold on. Camilla, thank you for Camellia, thank you for the super. I'm sorry about your phone. Maybe don't buy supers and spend money on a screen replacement instead. But thank you anyway. And June, thank you for the super as well. Nicole Niv, thank you for the super. And Hadi Drow, thank you for the super. Ka-Ching, thank you for the super. See, I think you've got the instructions wrong. The right way to do it is you get one of each Luxiem stand. You get Vox, Shu, Luca, Ike, Mysta. Put them in a little circle, and then Oliver is summoned in the middle. 5 Olivers I don't think is going to give you any Luxiem stands. I just don't think the spell works that way. Silverbirds and Sunny, thank you guys very much for the super. This is where I would put my Luxiem stand, if I had one. Oh my god. I'll never be over how much you care for us. I've never been interested in VTubers, but stumbled on Luxiem a few days after debut and haven't looked back. While I love this whole chaotic crew, you, my lord, have become my comfort streamer, my anxiety calmer, and my inspiration to dive back into art in all forms. You may have also completely sparked a dormant daddy kink, and holy shit, do I want to be your sub? I want to keep listening to your voice. Well, I'm glad I could make you aware of this dormant, gross little part of yourself. Don't you feel so very stupid? But don't I feel happy that I could at least make you self-aware? Shrimp dog checkpoint. That is all. You know what, chat? I think that's where I'm gonna leave it, because this shrimp dog is making me very, very pleased. He looks, right now, exactly how I feel. He is being choked by something, in the same way that I'm surrounded on all sides by all of these disgusting tweets. And I don't think by any amount of adorable cats or dogs that we send, and by the way, I appreciate them, but I don't think any of them could remove me from the X-Reader fanfic that I so sorely read so much of, the Springtrap fanfiction, or that one post about wanting to edge me. There has been so much that has happened today, and I think that before anything else can go horribly wrong, I think that I'm going to cut the stream there. I already went on a little longer than I intended to. Did my lord kiss today? Thank you for the super. Dear lord, thanks for your streams. You always make me relax. Your laughter is really healing to me. Today is my birthday. Could you say happy birthday to me? By the way, can you call me June? Oh, of course, of course. Thank you, June. And by the way, your English is fine. Thank you for the super. Deborah, thank you for the super. Remember to take a rest. I will. Thank you very much. And Daichu, thank you for the super. I see. Is that La Signora in your profile picture? Yeah, I recognize her a mile away. Please use me like a My Little Pony until my hips shatter like a senior citizen. Kendra, if you really do want to get close enough for me to that sort of thing to happen, I will say the trick is to be funny about it. Okay, that one's working because it's funny. If anything else than that, it's just gonna make me feel disturbed. Pat and a big hug from my lord. Thank you very much for that. What's your name? Lindada, thank you very much. Lily Frazier, thank you for the super. Stay strong, my lord. I'm looking forward to the Luxiem collab. I hope it will be lovely chaos like last time. You said you watched the Lorax and enjoyed it. You didn't follow my instructions, but thank you for the super anyway. Thank you for making my day, my lord. You're welcome, YF. Sam, thank you for the super. When I was in primary school, I was in charge of handing out milk cartons to my class. I used to cut little holes in the straws so that they wouldn't work. That's hilarious. Well done. Causing a little chaos. I like it. And another big super from someone whose name I can't read, but thank you. And Sunny, thank you for the super as well. I told my friends, if you read my tweets, I'll send you a super chat. Love you so much. Well, I'm glad I got to your tweet so that you could read it. Winter Fox, thank you for the super. And Shu's teeth, former dentures, thank you for your super. Wait. Did he, like, use sorcery to fuse dentures and to become his real teeth? That's kind of metal, actually. Shu's teeth, I'm glad you could catch the entire stream. Live in La Vida Luca, thank you for the super. Mira Tris, let's just go to just chatting so we can read these off. Therapy funds for you, thank you very much, Live in La Vida Luca. Mira Tris, thank you for the super. Zeal707, thank you for the super. Ark, thank you for the super. Oh... Alright, I think that's most of it, so... Oh my fucking god! $500 from Yui with no message through Streamlabs. Thank you ever so much for that. That's an insanely generous donation. That's crazy. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm sorry you didn't include a message, but if you'd like to maybe submit something small, I'll be able to get to it and I'll be able to reply. But yeah, that's really generous of you. Thank you very, very much. Right, with that in mind, Okay, thank you for the super. Congrats to 100k. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So the Luxiem 100k collab is happening, I think, tomorrow. So, you know, looking forward to that. Gino, thank you for the super as well. Yes. Giga Chad Yui, thank you very much for your generosity. So, after all of today, I'm going to, Ange, thank you for the super. I'm going to take a break, cool off with a ice cold shower, and probably lie in my bed and just sort of wrap myself in a blanket or a comforter and just sort of mold for a little bit. I think that's what's on the cards for me now. So, thank you all very much for coming. Bad Guy Blue, thank you for the super. I think that's what's on the cards for me now, so I just want to say thank you all ever so much for coming out. It's been I'd hesitate to say very nice. It's been interesting. So thank you. Good morning, good evening, or good night, everybody, depending on where it is you're tuning in. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. I don't think the epic music is very suitable, so I'm just gonna have you guys listen to the fire. I think that's more appropriate. Goodbye, everybody. The glass shattering, the house falling down that you can hear in the background. It's only what you deserve. Is this the sound of you burning in hell? Yes, it is.